What's up, my producer friends? Another monster here, anothermonsterproductions.com. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make your drums sound more realistic and groovy. This is for those of you who are maybe producing basically any genre that you need, like those groovy, bouncy, realistic sounding drums, boom bap, lo-fi, anything like that. I mean, there's tons of genres out there where you may want to do this. So what I have going on here is I have a little Rhodes loop, which I created for a lo-fi hip-hop track of mine, and then a little bell thing going on here, which I just added just to make it a little bit more interesting. So let's actually go ahead and just play this loop real quick without the drums. Yeah. Cool. So that's already sounding nice and like a little bit off tempo-ish and pretty groovy and nice. So let's go ahead and add some drums on there. And all I have going on here is just a kick, a snare, a layered snare, and a hi-hat. So let's take a listen. Okay, not bad, but the drums sound super robotic and super programmed right now. And just to let you guys know, I just plotted everything out directly into the playlist here. I didn't use an MPC pad or a MIDI keyboard or anything like that. So you guys don't need that to achieve a realistic drum sound. Right now, I'm going to show you what you should do. Probably the first thing that I want to do is start with my hi-hat and get this thing sounding here. Let me play it for you. See, it's just the same velocity or same volume of the hi-hat. And if we change that, then we can actually start getting some groove going on. So let's take a listen. So what we want to do is we want every other hit to be a lot quieter, and we can kind of just play with it, go up and down a little bit. We don't want it to be exact every time. Okay, so that sounds pretty good right there. Let's go ahead and test this out. Already so much better. We can hear it right off the bat. Okay, so the next thing that I would do is I'd take this a step farther and actually slide this whole loop back a little bit. So right there sounds pretty good to me. It's like a little bit off time and it's like behind the beat a little bit, and that gives it a little bit more of that groove. And if you guys wanted to, I mean, you could go in here and like go crazy and potentially, you know, move this one forward, this one back a little bit, this one back a little bit, this one forward a little bit, just to even give it a little bit more realistic, as if it wasn't quantized to the exact grid the whole time. So another thing that I'm noticing in this beat is that, you know, these kicks just sound kind of weird and it just doesn't sound very realistic. So if I were in the piano roll, I could do that easily with the velocity, kind of how I did with the hi-hats just then. But I like looking at my samples, so I just load them directly into the playlist. So an easy way for us to do this, click this button here, go to automate, and just automate the volume right here. And now we have control. I can go ahead and just sort of bring this down a little bit. And let's hear that. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Let's bring it up. And you know, there's still something off about it. So what I'm going to do is actually move this back towards this other kick. There we go. That sounds a lot better to me. So I moved even this kick a little bit off the grid, and then this one even closer. So now it's not even on the grid. It's sort of like off time a little bit, but it works with the music because the music's not exactly quantized to the grid too. So let's take another listen. So we could do this with this kick back here too and just move it a little bit back. And then let's take this one and just even make it a little bit quieter here. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, yeah, now you're getting those groovy, nice drums right there. So let's take this even a step farther and let's mess with our snare. So let's see how it sounds if we move our snare forward a little bit. Yeah, that's sounding real nice right there. I like that. Those drums are sounding real good. And all we have going on is just the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat right now. So if we wanted to make these drums even groovier and even more realistic, we could add other percussion throughout to sort of just, you know, potentially pan it left and right and just really make these drums come to life and sound even better. But the last thing that I want to show you guys that you can potentially do is essentially we're going to sidechain the hi-hat to the kick. And this is going to allow it to have this sort of like flow where it goes like out when the kick hits and then it comes back in. And the easiest way to do this is just with volume automation. So what I'm going to do is go to my, I'm just going to route this to a free mixer track here, this hi-hat. And then I'm going to highlight just this section here. And I'm going to right click on this and just create an automation clip right there. And basically now I can sort of shape this. Hang on, let me just copy this value and then paste it there. So now I can like shape this how I want it. And I think I'm gonna do like this. Well, you know, I want to take that hi-hat all the way out at that point. So let's hear how this sounds first. Let me zoom back out a little bit. So what I'll do is just put it every time the kick hits, and we'll see how this sounds. I don't know. I don't know if I like that much. So let's see. Maybe I'll bring this back a little bit. Do kind of like this. So you can shape this. You could, like, that sounds a little extreme to me right now, but keep in mind we don't have any sub or any sort of bass, and this beat's pretty basic right now. So if you guys want to add more things, the hi-hat might actually sound pretty cool like that. But as it is, we could just drag this up a little bit just to sort of not necessarily cut the hi-hat all the way out. That sounds a little bit better right there. You can hear a little bit of it when the kick hits. It doesn't cut all the way out. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, please go ahead, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. That's going to let you know every time I release new videos like this one. I've got a couple videos coming out a week. I also have a Discord server. If you guys want to join, I'll leave a link in the description of this video for you down there, as well as some other freebies, so check that out. We do have like a feedback thread and just a general chat, tons of other channels in that server. So we have a bunch of producers anxious to meet you in there, and I will see you guys in the next video.